Rise and shine, all I and I's. How are all the eyes doing out here on this beautiful, lovely day? This is ElSea Jahzen in Egypt Dawn, back with another therapeutic video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know how you're striving to a therapeutic life. Greetings, all I and I's. This is Herbal Remedy blends of the week. Also, we're harvesting some herbs today. So we really already went over yarrow on this channel. Go visit my herbal playlist and you will see about yarrow. But it's time to give yarrow a snip back, especially over here. It is time to harvest yarrow. Give thanks and gratitude, yarrow, for providing medicine for all of I and I. So we are going to do some harvesting today. We're also going to be harvesting our rosemary today. These is just a little progressions of our microgreens and how they're going. These aren't microgreens though. These are basil. This is basil. This is bell pepper. This is just some things that are going on in our what do you call this, in-house garden house, greenhouse type. So we still have some plants under lights. I don't know what's going on with that basil. We could have, it's another basil going good on the other side. This is how our beans is doing, which just going to tell you all about the herbs that we're going to be harvesting today. This is mint right here. Mint helps improve our digestion and can reduce our bloating. It gives us naturally fresh breath. I also use this in my herbal tooth powder. So I love harvesting it, drying it out, and making it into different blends. And it also helps with our nausea, all of the things, y'all. We also have mint growing in the front that I'm going to show y'all. So let's get on to that. Alright, y'all. So this is a harvesting video. I'm going to show y'all the other updates on the other channel and stuff like that. Of the plants, of the part that we're doing. But we are harvesting some fresh rosemary today for our tea. This rosemary, I already did a full rosemary benefits on this channel, so go check out my herbal. This is just a harvesting video. So actually I need the basket, Egypt, before I do all of this, which I want to say on the update video. So we're just going to keep this as harvesting. So we're going to water and then harvest. So that's what this video is about. We already harvested one right here. We can use this as a sage stick, which I have plenty of sage sticks. And we also can utilize this as tea. We can utilize this in our foot soaks. We can utilize this to bathe with, all of the things. Now, this is so beneficial. And then this is our mint right here. This is the other mint that's growing. Remember I told y'all from propagation, all of this mint is growing. It's going to be so beautiful. It's going to be so beautiful. Like when it just grows all the way out. Wow. And it's really time to top it up with some more soil, because the soil is really like, but yeah, that I need to top with some more soil. This rosemary, we need to top that up with some more soil today. So that's what we're gonna do. So, but this is a harvesting video. We are gonna harvest some of our mullein. We talked about mullein in our last herbal of the week blend. But this is a herbal remedy harvest that we're doing. So I'm just slightly just telling y'all to go watch the other videos, support me in watching the other videos and learning about herbal remedies. I have a whole playlist called Herbal Remedies, and you can go on there, with all the herbal remedies that we propagated, all of that. Like I have herbal remedies like as far as growing them, learning about the benefits of them, making a herbal juice out of some, herbal tea out of some. So y'all go look at that, save it, and just press. We're gonna have to put some soil on top of some of these. We're just go ahead and harvest these mullein that's kind of turning out a little bit in color. I think it's because it's not getting enough sun, maybe. We're just gonna harvest those 3 right there. Some sage leaves as well, so it can have some life in growing the other ones. I just see that it just probably harvested some before any could really grow back. That's what I'm thinking. So sometimes I use these sage sticks in my smudge stick bundle, or you can use the sage sticks as tea, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be making us a mullein, sage, mint, and yarrow tea today. Also, this is just a plain, because then some of this is not, we're not harvesting just for the tea, we're harvesting for other things as well. But this is just really a harvest video. Harvesting the mint in the back, not these. These aren't really grown that big yet to harvest for the mint. But the basil, we can go ahead and harvest this basil, and then so it can go ahead and grow back fully. Weird. Then I'm just gonna pick off. So it can go ahead and grow. Just go ahead and grow some more. Let's put that right there in front. I guess we could do some thyme as well. Really. Cut that right there. Y'all didn't see it, but I cut that little thyme right there. So, alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to bring some soil over, top everything off with some soil, and then we're going to go make our tea. And after that, it's going to be another Vita Ata meal that we're going to be making for today. So y'all catch the Vita Ata meal playlist, food playlist. Alright, y'all, so we're over here back to the mint. And we're just simply going to pick some mint off just for our tea today. So we're going to just pick 3 mints, as you see it right there in the basket. We picked 3 mints for our tea today. I'm going to let the other teas, well, let me see. I'm going to put some in our sage blend because I love putting some mint in our sage. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we have We also are going to go inside and harvest that yarrow right along with our microgreens that can go into our meal that we're going to be making later on. So stay tuned for that, for our Ita food video playlist that y'all can see with all the meals that I make on Wednesdays, Ita Wellness Wednesdays. So for all the food that I make on Wellness Wednesdays is in the Ita food playlist on my YouTube channel. So y'all go check that out. We are about to go harvest some of our microgreens that's going to be in one of our meals. Also, we're going to be harvesting a little bit of yarrow to go in our tea today. And we're going to use like one mullein, probably like 2 mullein leaves for our tea today, 2 sage leaves, and a couple of mint, of course some rosemary, like 1 little rosemary, some mint and stuff like that. And I'll show y'all what we're going to do in just a second when we go in. Alright y'all, so we're back inside and we're about to harvest some of our yarrow. We're just going to have just a little bit in our tea, but we're going to harvest the other ones to dry them out. And usually I do things like this on Patreon, where we see me drying it out and hanging it up to dry out and stuff like that. But I'm gonna just give y'all a little sneak peek of what I do with my Patreon members. Also, my herbal workshop is available on Patreon. So if you want to see our herbal workshop, where we had live participants in a workshop making their own tea blends out of the herbs that we grow, and some herbs that I've foraged, and some herbs that I got from a farmer. So if y'all are interested in that, head on over to my Patreon. It's available. It's available for just purchasing the workshop, and it's available if you want to become a member on my Patreon. You can sign up to become a member of our second tier, or whatever tier you want. You just gotta really get approved for it. So head on over there to purchase your herbal workshop, DIY herbal workshop / garden workshop. So this is how our microgreens are going. Some of them are ready. These aren't ready yet, but these are ready to be harvested. So these microgreens are ready to be harvested. So we're going to harvest it right there. And this is how big that microgreen is. Right here. Compared to that. So we are going to be cooking with these microgreens in our next Vital Ital meal. Check out my Vital Ital meal playlist to get Wellness Wednesdays meal, healthy plant-based meals for your wellness. Healthy plant-based meals for your wellness. Head to my Vital Ital food playlist. We do garden to table. We do foraging to table. Alright, so we also can harvest them at any size. And to be honest, once they get like, when their stem gets like all the way down there, it's like it's time to really harvest it so it can grow back. So really I'm just going to harvest the rest of them and just let it grow back, because it's been there for so long, y'all. I have not harvested these microgreens in forever, like, to be honest with you. So they're just doing this thing in there. I don't know what these are. I'm gonna have to identify these. I think these are bell peppers, and I know for sure that's like a mulberry that filled in there. But these right here, I think these are bell peppers. I'm gonna ID that in just a second so I can see. So yeah, we've harvested some microgreens. These microgreens will be ready in probably like in a few days. And I had literally just put them down. I didn't record me doing it though. But yeah, these are for the progressions. These are all the ones that's inside of the house. I have microgreens inside of the house, beans growing. beans growing. These are not really doing too good, but this is the rest of that yarrow that we still have yet to harvest. So I'm gonna just harvest that. I'm just harvesting it so it could grow back. Because once you harvest everything, it grows back abundantly. Because I remember I have not harvested this in like probably 3 months, to be honest with you. I haven't harvested this in 3 months. So this is 3 months of growth, 3 months of new growth. It's went crazy in here. And we use yarrow for our womb detox, our yoni steam, if you will, which is, most people call it a womb detox, but you can drink it or you can steam with it, with this yarrow. Also, when you can add some rose petals to it, rosemary to it, you can do plethora of things with your herbal remedies. You can do multiple things with your herbal remedies, with your teas, with your herbs. You can do a yarrow, pretty much you can harvest it at any size as well, but we are harvesting all of it because it's just been way overdue and we need some fresh new growth growing in. So I'll take the loss of some of them not being that big, but we are just giving it a fresh start. Those I can leave. Like those, I'm just gonna leave. See, I left a little bit there, left a little bit there, left a little bit there. So yeah, y'all, this is that. I'm gonna separate them, and then we're gonna go ahead and wash everything off, separate them. Then we're gonna be preparing for our Vital meal of the day. I'm gonna keep saying it. Y'all go ahead over there, go save my Vital food playlist. So you can just hit the playlist and just hit it randomly, let it shuffle, and that's the meal that you're gonna make for you and your family. That's the meal that you're gonna make for you and your family. I post Vital meals weekly. So the playlist, it updates weekly. Also, our herbal playlist, it updates weekly as well. Also, sound therapy. So all of our playlists updates weekly, has a video each a week that you can be tuned into to strive to a therapeutic life. Okay, so we are going to, so I'm now separating them, and then we're going to be washing them. So we have some mint in there that we're going to add to our tea today. And then that's going to be the end of this video once we make our tea. We have some microgreens for our meal today. And we have a little piece of kale. So we have some kale, microgreens. I could add some sage in there if I wanted to, really, but I like doing sage tea and sage sticks. So we have some mullein in here that we harvested just a little bit, just for the tea, because they really wasn't ready yet. So I just kind of took the ones that was like brown it off a little bit. We have a little piece of thyme that's going to be in our tea. So this little bitty piece of thyme, I went ahead and harvested the top of that. We're going to be having some basil in the tea. We talked about basil on the channel. Go check out the herbal playlist. We talked about sage as well. Mullein we talked about. So yeah, y'all. Let's go ahead and wash everything out and sort it on our table. Then we're going to start our tea. So we have our herbs soaking in some water, and we have lime juice that we're squeezing over it to clean our herbs, y'all, because we're going to be drying these herbs out, and we're going to be packaging them in our herbal tea blends. So head on over to the website. I have several different tea blends, like mullein is used in my mucus cleanse blend. When we get you a mucus cleanse, you can have some mullein. Yarrow is in my herbal bath blend, or yoni steam blend, foot soak blend. Sage is in my sage bundles. I have sage bundles where I do smudging sticks. And also I have rosemary in my daily tea blend. So the daily tea blend, you can get rosemary in that. Also, you can get rosemary by burning it in as well as in my sage smudge stick. I have a smudging class on my Patreon, and I also have a herbal workshop on my Patreon. So if you guys are interested in that, you can purchase it straight out and with Patreon, or you can sign up to be a Patreon membership and you get all the workshops included in your membership. So yeah, so that's that.